What's good? Look, man, the NBA Finals have started, man, and I gotta get to it, man. I'm gonna talk about Game 1 and Game 2, man. It's your boy Rashard. Let's get to it. Look, man, Thursday night kicked off the NBA Finals. Game 1, Golden State Warriors, Boston Celtics. Man, y'all know I gotta talk about the matchup, man. Steph Curry came out Game 1, first quarter, 6 threes. Did his thing. 21, he out there doing his dance. He dancing on them. You feel me? But the crazy thing was he did all that, and I think they was only up by like 3 points. It's like, it was crazy. But like I said, I watched the game. So by me watching the game, I'm looking like it's too close. And, second quarter, they end up doing anything. Boston end up making a little comeback. You feel me? And they was leading by 2 points at halftime, which I'm looking like Boston can win this game. But the third quarter is what Golden State thrives on, man. They go crazy in the third quarter. So it just depends on how the third quarter go. They actually went on a run, did their thing. I think at the end of the third quarter, they was up by 11, 12 points. So I'm looking like, oh my God, because Tatum was playing terrible Game 1. Terrible. Like, the boy had turnover. It was turnover central. He was airballing wide open threes. Jaylen Brown was doing his thing, but Tatum wasn't doing nothing. You had Derek White out there. He doing his thing. He hitting his 3-pointers. He hitting his shots. Marcus Smart hit a couple of shots. And I'm looking like, man, they not going to win this game. But like I said, it's all about matchups and how they going to do their thing. If they still was playing hard, they still playing their defense. So in the fourth quarter, Jaylen Brown came out, did his thing. He had like 2 layups. Then he ended up hitting like 2 threes. I think he had like 11 points in the fourth quarter. He did his thing. I guess that was like giving him a little momentum. And then Al Horford ended up doing his thing. Like I told y'all, man, I told y'all he was gonna be an X factor for him. Turned back the time, man. Did his thing, man. He had 11 points in the fourth quarter. The boy ended up hitting he hit 6 threes in this game? 6. Al Horford. He did the same thing in the Milwaukee series, man, when he put up 30 against Giannis and them. So I wasn't surprised. Derek White did his thing. I'm going to tell you exactly. I can't sit here acting like I really know the numbers of it. Derek White had what? Oh, he had 5 threes too. So Derek White did his thing. He had 5 threes. Jaylen Brown had 2. Marcus Smart had 4. Like I said, they did thing. Tatum, he really didn't score good, but he actually, got everybody involved. He had 13 assists. You feel me? Like I said, he couldn't really score the ball that well, so he had the assists on the hand. And they made a comeback, man. They ended up winning the game. They actually blew them out. They outscored Golden State 40 to 16? Really 13. Somebody made a 3 late at the end, but it was I say 40 to 13 run. They end up winning the game, did their thing. You feel me? And I'm like, oh man, you feel me? Because Warrior fans was talking so much. Steph going crazy, 6 threes. Steph ain't score a bucket in the second quarter. I'm just gonna be with y'all, not a bucket. And they want to be on TV all like, Steve Kerr shouldn't had him on a bit so long and da. Like, they didn't go on a run in the third quarter. I say, y'all, like, only losers make excuses. It's like, stop it. Too many excuses. And I already knew, they punched them in the mouth in the first game. So I was expecting Golden State to come out strong in the second game, man. I was expecting it. So, second game was tonight on ABC, man. And I just call this the referee show because I don't care what none of y'all got to say. This is my take. This is how I feel about the game. The referees handed Golden State this win. I don't care about none of that y'all talking about. All that Tatum should have played more aggressive. Like, you played more aggressive, you're not getting calls. And Tatum did good. Tatum was 6 for 9 from the 3-point line. He was out there wetting and going crazy. You feel me? First quarter was really the Jaylen Brown show. Jaylen Brown went crazy, but then he ended up getting 2 fouls, especially his second foul. His second foul wasn't even a foul. When they did the replay, I think it was Draymond Green was going up for a layup and he moved out the way. They just showed the replay. He didn't even touch him, but the coach didn't challenge it. Like I said, momentum is everything, man. I had it wrong. The foul was on Gary Payton the second or Junior, whatever. The foul on Jason on Jaylen Brown, man, in the second quarter. Like I said, man, momentum is everything. Like how y'all said, Steph Curry sat out too long in the second quarter in game one and he lost his momentum. It's not the same. Jaylen Brown was hot. The boy came out in the first quarter, hit the first three. He hit 2 threes. He had 13 points. Then when he came in the second quarter, he got a phantom call, a phantom foul, which really wasn't a foul. And he even said in the press conference that like stopped his momentum, which it shouldn't have, he said, but it did. So basically he sat out too long. He was hot, he got cold. And like I said, the referees got to do better, man. They calling these fake fouls and all that. Even when they do the replays and see they ain't a foul. I seen times where they took foul back and rescind fouls. I seen it. Don't lie. Don't act like y'all have never seen it, especially if you're a real NBA fan. You know it's pick and choose. They pick and choose who they want to do stuff with and how they want the game to go, man. They dictate how this game goes and who's going to win. Stop it. Like I said, they want to go to state to win. They wanted to be tied up, and that's how it went, man. That's how it goes. So, they end up giving him that foul, so he had to get out. So Jason Tatum took over the game. Jason Tatum did his thing. He was going crazy, and I felt like he wasn't going aggressive like that because in the beginning, I think on his second or first bucket, he ended up doing a layup. And he was fouled. He was pushed to the ground. They didn't call a foul call. And then when they did that, I already knew how they was. I knew how they was rocking. I knew how they was coming. I knew they wasn't gonna call nothing for Boston. Boston wasn't gonna get no calls. Everything was gonna go Golden State way. I'm just being honest. And Draymond Green was doing the most tonight. He was all this. He tackled Grant Williams to the ground. He did that. He got attacked early, and then later in the game, he ended up fouling Jaylen Brown on a 3-point shot, and he had his foot all on Jaylen Brown's neck. Jaylen Brown getting up, he pushed Jaylen Brown, and they got into a scuffle. And usually that's a double, not really a double take, really a attack on Draymond Green. Then they had something like, I'm gonna post it somewhere in this video, where the referee said, since Draymond Green already got attacked, if he get another take, he's going to get ejected. So if it was him, he would ignore it and just let it go, which I feel like was some BS. So basically, y'all going to let him do whatever he want to do so he don't get attacked and get out the game so the Warriors can win the game. So you're going to let him do whatever he want to do in this game. They're going to let him do whatever fouls. They're going to let him talk and do whatever. That's bull, because like I said, if it was another way around, y'all wouldn't be doing that, man. If that was somebody else that was not a superstar or like Boston or something that was doing that, y'all would get them out of here. Get them out of here. Y'all probably even do it on Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown. Because they want to go to state to win. And I hate that. They playing terrible. They was missing wide open layups. Wiggins missing wide open layups. Steph Curry missing wide open layups. They missing shots. And the referee was calling fouls to keep them in the game. And I don't know what, I was just on Twitter on a little sports blog, and they was talking. I'm looking like, I don't know what game y'all was watching. And like I said, I know how they do it in the NBA. They going to call bull fouls. Golden State not making shots. They going to keep the game close until Golden State gets hot, which they did. You feel me? People are like, oh, it's a pool party. Poole went crazy in the third quarter. Poole went crazy in the pool party. That's in the pool party. Poole went crazy in the third quarter when Marcus Smart was on the bench with 4 fouls. And then Jason Tatum is out there with Grant Williams. He out there with Derek White. He out there with Pritchard. And he out there with Tice. Daniel Tice. Come on, man. Of course they gonna go on a run. Ain't nobody out there but Jason Tatum that's a scorer. Like, come on, man. Stop acting like they just went crazy and did what they had to do. Stop it. You know what I mean? Jaylen Brown was in foul trouble. Like, come on, man. Like I said, the referees kept it close. They helped Golden State win this game. You feel me? Because they want to be tied 1-1. They don't want Boston to sweep these boys. Boston is the better team. Like I've been saying. Klay Thompson out there smiling and, boy, you have like 7 points. You ain't doing nothing. Defense is nothing no more. Feel me? I'm just saying. Boston came out aggressive at the beginning of the game, and they wasn't getting any calls. None. And it's crazy. They even called a late foul it wasn't even a late foul. It wasn't a foul. They called somebody, Golden State missed the shot. Al Horford got the ball. They running down the street. They called a foul. Even Shannon Sharp said something about it, like, that's bull job. Al Horford was halfway down the court when they called it. Yes. They called a fake off loose ball. They didn't call the foul when Marcus Smart went up. He was hit across the head. They didn't call nothing. Then on the other end, the same foul happened to Steph, and they called it. Marcus Smart, like, that happened over there with me. Why y'all ain't call foul for me? Because we know they cheating, man. We already know what they doing. They cheating for Golden State. Warrior fans, feel me? I texted people, they don't care. They happy a win is a win. They don't care how they get the win. Like I said, man, this team is trash. They're trash. I don't mean trash like for me in the NBA. I can't do it. But like I said, they're not better than Boston. They're not better than Boston. All that most physical and all that, they was physical. Stop it, man. Stop it. That wasn't more physical, man. Feel me? Like I said, what's the point of being physical if you're not going to get calls? Feel me? I'm not about to come in with a layup and knock somebody up, and they call it charging on me when it's really a blocking foul. Feel me? Come on now, man. It's the name of the game, man. Like I said, they kept Golden State in the game until they got hot. And it's crazy that they do that. Also, man, before I even keep going, happy related birthday to Al Horford, man. He went crazy the day before his birthday. My man's 36, and he went crazy game 1. Game 2, I don't know what happened. The boy didn't take a shot to the third quarter. Like, Al, y'all not... This is the thing I don't understand. Y'all was doing your thing. When Jason Tatum was playing poorly, everybody stepped up. When he played good, you stepped back. You didn't do nothing. You weren't taking no shots. You just out there playing defense. No, we need you to play both ends of the ball, man. Score 2. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm bazzled. I'm just boo bazzled. I'm looking like I don't even want to put him on a ticket. Like I feel like I gotta wait till I don't know what to do, because I don't know if somebody play terrible, you're gonna play. But if somebody playing good, you're not gonna do nothing. You know, Marcus Smart. I think Marcus Smart had like 2 points tonight. Man, let me see, because tonight was not what it was at. Yes, Marcus Smart had 2 points. Jaylen Brown had 17. Remember, he had 13 in the first quarter, so he ended with 17. Tatum had 28. He was going crazy. He had 21 at halftime. But for me, I don't even think they played the fourth quarter. I think they was good. They was down 23 points going into the fourth, and ended up they was down like 30. I think he took all the starters out. So that was like it was over there, and it had to be over because you got Dice played 14 minutes. You got Nez Smith. I don't even know who that is. He played 10 minutes. If he played 10 minutes, that's the whole fourth quarter he played. So they probably played the first 2-3 minutes of the fourth quarter, and then they was out of there. You feel me? Draymond Green stayed out there with all that extra he was doing. Man, he was so irritating last night. Well, tonight, whatever. He was so irritating. It makes no sense. But like I said, man, I was mad about the game, but at the end of the day, Boston still took home court advantage. All they gotta do is win both games at home. Even if they don't win both games at home, continue what y'all been doing. Don't lose back-to-back games. If Boston does not lose back-to-back games in the finals, they will win the finals. That's how I look at it, because they won game 1. 1-3-5. You know what I mean? 1-3-5. Eddie. And it's on popping. So, like I said, man, it's your boy Rashad, man. This is my take on this. The NBA Finals, game 1, game 2. It's tied 1-1. Going back to Boston, man. You know, game 3 Wednesday on ABC. And also, shout out to my boy LeBron James becoming the first ever active player reaching a billy, nigga. A billy. Billionaire, man. James game, man. I told y'all know who my favorite player is. Y'all know I had to mention the nigga in the video, man. Don't act like y'all don't know, man. It's your boy Rashad. We on to the next. Let's get to it. Peace.
I hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. And every time you leave, it's X and O's, X and O's. The vibe is so official, there ain't nothing coming close.